procrastination and general busyness. This is something I'm facing a lot at the moment because I have a lot on, I have a lot that I'm doing. Part of the reason why, yet again, I'm late with a video. But yeah, there's a lot going on right now. I have a lot that I want to do, and I'm getting a lot of it done just later than I'd like. And, part of that is procrastination. When you've got such a big task ahead of you. And by the way, before I continue any further, you're going to hear some noises in the background. Tell me what you think, because I'm trying to have the mic at a higher sensitivity for my voice, but I think it might be too distracting with the sound in the background. Still working on the actual sound and sorting that, like I've said previously. But in the meantime, I'm seeing what is tolerable, what is acceptable, and what's okay. So let me know. But yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to, if you have so many mounting tasks, you just think, I have not got the energy to do this, and so you don't. And sometimes it just takes getting a good day where you can change a lot of that, or a day just to say, hey, I'm not going to do anything, to kind of recuperate, right? Sometimes you have to take a step back to take more forward, or, like I say, have more steps to move in a day, so to speak. Yeah, so I've been going through that a lot recently, and it's weird because I talk about this generally in relation to my content, both here and my other two channels. Sometimes I think I run myself ragged. I enjoy it though, so that's like the balance, right? But at the moment, I'm going through, I'm trying to get a lot of things done for my gaming channel, because there's a lot of games coming out, there's a lot of games to discuss, there's a lot of stuff in general, and I'm really looking forward to Easter weekend, because I think that's going to really help me reset, 4 days where I can just kind of really get to work and go with the flow and really work hard. And today is a good day for that too, because I've woken up really early. I think this is the earliest I've ever recorded ASMR. The sun's out, it's 9 AM here at the moment, and it feels good to get active and productive this early in the morning. Mainly because I didn't put the video out last night. Didn't put a video, didn't have a video, so it's funny because I preach all these things about taking a measured step and stuff like that, and I find myself being chaotic myself sometimes. So it's a weird one, but I think it's about we're all gonna have, should I say, you're gonna have times where things are chaotic and you can't plan it and you can't do everything, and you just have to do your best and not beat yourself up about it. And I think I'm doing more of that at the moment. I think I'm really trying to not beat myself up, and just taking those times when I need it, So sometimes with this channel, for example, I don't do everything. In a week, I do one video instead of the two. Or, for example, For What It's Nerd has taken priority this week because the new X-Men show, X-Men 97, has come out, and I'm wanting to get through it. And so I was wanting to get through it, sorry. And so I've been binging it all week. So everything else has took a backseat. The issue being, I'm also trying to get through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on my main channel. And so it was on my gaming channel, should I say. And so it was two big projects really just coming to loggerheads. And I just wish I could have, and it sounds so silly, but a partner or a secretary. Not saying that those are the same, but okay, when I say partner, by the way, I'm talking about as regards my content, not like romantically. Just to clarify, I don't want someone to like do all my work for me. But like, yeah, I think I could really do with like someone who would be like who could do the podcast every other week or something, or did even just like shorts for the channel or something, just to kind of like ease the pain, like not the pain but the stress for what it's nerd, so I can focus on my two channels, you know. Like, no, they're all mine, but I feel like for what it's nerd, eventually it could become more than just mine, you know. I feel like I've set that up in a way that you could have someone else do the podcast, or you could have two people, or you could have someone make, like, you know, anyone who's been on the internet and in the nerd sphere for a lot of years will remember, like, when Geek and Sundry was big, or otherwise something like Nerdist, where they have like loads of segments, you know, those types of things. I would really like for what it's nerd to become kind of bigger in that way. Like, I know that's like a big dream, but I would love it. I've always talked about like how much I used to love that Geek and Sundry era, so I'd really like to see that kind of for what it's nerd. But anyway, I'm talking about procrastination, so let's get back on track. Let's stop procrastinating about procrastination. But yeah, so it's been a hard one recently, and like I'm trying to find those moments where I can center myself and kind of just not get frustrated, because, for example, as regards FF, Final Fantasy VII, it's nearly been a month now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've wasted a month. I haven't wasted a month. I've done a lot of things in that month, a lot of good things. I've achieved a lot, you know. I'm currently in the middle of like a really big weight loss period for me. I'm trying really hard to work on myself, to get fit, to eat better, and I need to remember that's an achievement too. Just because it's mundane, just because it's not a big video, it doesn't mean it's not worthwhile, right? I think that's what sometimes we need to remember. That sometimes if you can't get out of bed on a day and then you do, that's an achievement. If you know, manage to get all of your chores done in a day, that's an achievement. Yeah, it's mundane. Yeah, it's not what we would want to be doing, but it's still worthwhile, right? If we can get through those days where we can't do anything, we'll eventually get to a day where we can, i.e. Easter weekend, which I can't. Yeah, so I just think maybe I need to give myself, and I think a lot of us need to give ourselves more time, more empathy, because we talk about it as regards others, forgiving others, looking after others, caring for others. We very rarely talk about it for ourselves, and I think that's something I'm working on, and I hope you guys can work on it alongside me. You know, that's kind of the point of the channel, right? That's the point of ASMR. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of ASMR. In fact, ASMR in general is about triggers and essentially triggering the response, right? But I think what ASMR is kind of congruent with is the idea of helping people dealing with anxiety and stress, and generally just being better. It's self-help as well. It's so much more than just an actual response. And I know we tag it ASMR, but some of these videos maybe aren't so much ASMR as self-help or advice. So yeah, I just had to stifle a sneeze. That is not great, so I am going to end the video here before I do a loud sneeze and ruin everything. But guys, thank you so much for listening / watching. I hope you have a great rest, or otherwise a great day, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye guys. That didn't work. My end button didn't work. 1 second.